Hey everyone, welcome back to First Plays, the show where we learn to play the game and you watch us do it from home. Today we're playing, I believe, what is the third game from Brotherwise games they've made. We were just talking about it. Boss Monster, Unearthed, and this one, which is Call to Adventure. This one looks super intriguing to us, but Mike's going to launch into the setup. Normally we start with the setup already in place, but he was saying that it looks kind of interesting what we have to do, so we're going to do it on camera.
Okay. Yep. I'm going to read a real quick blurb on this. Call to Adventure. Players compete to create fantasy heroes. On the journey from your humble origin to your epic destiny, you will gain traits, face challenges, and grow in your ability. Every player will build a character, tell a story, but only one will become the greatest hero.
Yeah.
So it is considered a co-op. However, it's a competitive co-op, obviously.
There is also a solo
mode,
version
yes.
mode, so it goes up to 4 players.
Little cheat card that tells you what your conditions are. We'll get into later. But setting up the game, before the game begins, sort through all the components, shuffle the decks, prepare the play space. I have prepared the play space just to get ahead of the game there, but in setting up your characters, it has a certain procedure. So there are player cards. They come in the box together with cards that look very similar until you discover there's 2 decks mixed together, and then you want to sort them out. Okay. They're pretty easy to see the difference. But each player gets 6 character cards, 2 origins, brown with bronze. Okay. You get 2 motivations, blue with silver. And you get 2.
I'm loving this already.
Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to do this on the setup. I bet there was some interesting stuff. 2 destinies. Okay. Now, the instructions are each player chooses 1 of each to keep, then removes the rest from the game. The suggestion for new players is you don't give them a choice, but we're playing the full-on game even as a first play because we consider ourselves to be able to sort through.
So things. Origin, motivation, and what was the
destiny?
Destiny.
You will also end up getting some sort of a hero card. We don't know what it is yet, but after you've selected your hero.
Okay, so this is, okay. So
origins. And we really don't know what these things mean at the bottom of the card.
But I'm getting already a flavor from the origin. I am either like a warrior type or a wizardy type is what my choices seem to be.
Victory points for each.
I don't like either of my choices,
Sorry.
only because they are the opposite of how I usually play games.
Well, that's the challenge of role-playing now, isn't it? To do something you're not using.
Oh, I see how you connect them.
Yeah.
I'm just a bad person in general for either one that I pick.
Well, I got a bad card here, I can tell you that. Oh, well, it's the only bad one in the entire bunch, so I better not pick him. Or whatever.
Do we reveal the ones that we're not picking? Or
we will after we do so, after we get them all done. So I'm not even going to look at what it says at the bottom. I'm going to pick strictly by theme.
And that's what I was thinking too until you said something. I see how they connect. And I'm like, oh, don't say that. I want to just, okay.
I'm just going to take the top theme and let's see, I am...
Okay, I'm going to go this route.
So remove these others.
Okay, so that's gone.
Removes the rest from the game. So I'm presuming, let's just stack these over out of the way, that those probably don't.
Okay,
there you go. Deal every player a hero card, which is the light blue one. One hero card to start your hand. The others are anti-hero cards. Okay. These should remain hidden, these.
Okay.
That's your hand.
So you're not supposed to...
Now, reveal your character. Your 3 character cards form your hero's story. Place your chosen origin to the left, face up.
All right. So
chosen origin. I'm the Hand of Fate.
Hand of Fate. I am a high arcanist. I'm a wizardy type.
This one?
Hand of Fate is the brown one. I mean, the origin card is the brown one, yes.
This one. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
The gold.
On the left.
On the left.
Same order as which we're dealt to you.
Okay. I'm the heir to the throne.
Okay.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Gonder.
To the left, face up. Your motivation in the middle, face up. I'm chosen by the light.
I have a vow of vengeance.
I'm a thrill seeker.
Oh, great.
And
You're a
your
swashbuckler.
destiny on the right, face down.
Face down it is.
You may look at your own at any time. Your story will grow over the course of the game and includes how many ability runes you have, triumph and tragedy points you gain over the course of the game, any icons or special powers granted by your character cards. Take a player board, place your character cards on. On the left side is the corruption tracker.
Mm-hmm.
Represents your morality and innocence. During the game setup, place your hero marker on the 3rd level of the tracker. So there must be hero markers.
These the hero markers? These red gemmy things?
Maybe.
There seems to be a lot of them, so I would imagine.
Those are experience tokens.
Okay, so they're not.
Place your
I'll keep
hero
some next to
markers.
me just in case. Yep, that's fine. So I don't have to
Oh, you
waste.
get 3 experience tokens to start the game.
Okay, 1, 2,
That's
3.
a little thing I missed that's in the picture I see.
All right.
So you get 3, everybody gets 3 experience tokens. So
You
do
get
you see
yourself 3?
within any of the rune things like character,
What are they called?
it says place your hero marker on the 3rd level indicating your hero is neutral.
I'm guessing it's these because they have a sun and a moon side, a light and a dark.
Is there 4 of them?
There is 4 indeed, so we're gonna go
Okay.
with these must be it. And here you go.
Contents, and it doesn't even
And they go in the middle, you said?
say anything
Which-
about it. Goes in the middle.
It feels like it goes here because there is no
Place
symbol.
here on the 3rd level of
Yeah.
the tracker,
There's no symbol, so
indicating your hero is neutral.
is it placed on the
So each time you gain a corruption icon,
Mhm.
move the tracker down 1 level. Each time you gain a virtue icon, move it up 1 level. Your position of the corruption tracker, it dictates whether you can play hero or anti-hero cards, cast dark runes, and affects your final score.
Okay, I had the option to be good or bad
Right.
for this character.
Correct.
The
Yes.
other one was definitely just bad.
Yeah, but that's what I threw away was bad too. So anyway.
Mine's also hovering.
Well, it says I gain 2 darkness for each ally I sacrifice.
Well, yeah, this is for each card I've played, no matter which side it is, so that's okay. But if I have no, once per turn you may spend something to gain something, so I have to avoid something. Okay, prepare the story decks. There's 3 acts to the game, Act 1, 2, and 3. One in the center of the table, they have a recommendation to remove some of the story cards out, which we haven't done for first play. We're leaving all the stuff in.
Because we're cool.
Yep. Within easy reach, place the rune tray.
It's
Okay.
in easy reach.
It has
It's
core-
in reach of the longest guy here. You keep it there.
What I see from pictures is there's 8 sets of runes. By the way, even though are they sorted that way?
No, but they.
There's 1 black set with symbols, 1 white set with black symbols,
Yeah.
and then 6 colored sets.
Yeah. Okay.
It says core runes, ability runes, and dark runes. They're shared by all players. We'll get to the runes. Okay, so to start the game, we turn these face up. Act 1. Act 1. Ready, and the first turn begins. The player who most recently finished reading a novel goes first. I read one.
Finished?
Finished.
I'm in the middle of one, so no.
Well, yeah, I'm constantly reading a novel in the middle of
Yeah.
multiple series novel. Finished 2 days ago or something, the previous one.
I think it's been about months less than ours.
Yeah, it's worse for me because I'm currently reading an anthology of Lovecraftian themed things. So, how about this?
That would be me.
You? Okay. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I easily finished one 2 days ago because that's what I do in the evenings, is read myself to sleep. Okay, so as you reveal Act 1 cards, you'll see 2 card types. Traits, like Secret Royalty and Adventurous. have just one path to follow. A trait can be gained if you meet its prerequisites. Challenges, like the Academy and Lost in the Woods, had two paths. A challenge must be attempted by casting the runes and is gained if overcome.
I don't
It's a
see
side
any
note.
challenges there.
We may
do I?
not have turned.
Yeah, I see just traits: brave, rebellious, adventurous. And no, wait, the last one.
Excelling
The
in
Academy
stories.
is a challenge.
Okay, so there is a challenge on the board.
So that's a challenge, and these look like they're.
Oh, I see. You have to accomplish these. Is that what it's talking
All
about?
right, well, I haven't got the
Okay.
card anatomy
All right.
yet, so I'm going to. To the starting. Yep, okay. Each turn, on your turn, you may gain a trait or face a challenge. You may also take other actions, such as spending experience tokens and playing hero or anti-hero cards. Gain a trait. This traits define your character's personality, professional life experience. Trait is only one path. To gain a trait card, you must simply meet any prerequisite listed on the card. When you gain a trait, place it under your current storyline card. Oh, so you can see that the top, you place it under so you can read the top line when you take one and you put it under. So you can so you can see the two top lines. They give you an illustration on how going from one line to two lines. It's
No, I kind of got that, but then it covers the bottom.
well,
This if you have, okay, I see. This is a condition to gain brave.
yes, you have to pay.
And then once it's done, it's in there.
So
And
to
now-
gain a
Hi.
trait card,
Hi, Shelby.
you
I
have
think
to
she's watching us.
to gain a trait card, you must simply meet any prerequisite on the card. Act 1s go under your origin. Act 2 go under your motivation. Act 3 will go under your destiny. Leave the top of the trait card visibility. Any ability runes, story icons, or other rewards become part of your story. As an example, you gain adventurous, tucking it under your origin card. She gains a story card and a constitution card. So there are rewards apparently.
Yeah, I see that.
You may attempt a challenge. Challenges are daring deeds your hero undertakes on the path to notoriety. When you attempt a challenge, you cast runes and hope for a good result. Assess the difficulty along the left-hand side of the card, indicated by the number on the left-hand side of the card. 4 on that one. Declare which path you're taking, indicated by the top or bottom of the card. The path has a +1 icon. The difficulty is decreased by 1. Gather your runes. You can always cast the 3 core runes. Add 1 matching ability rune for each relevant ability icon you have in your story. Ability runes are relevant to a challenge if they are listed on the card under its difficulty on the left-hand side of the challenge card. If you spend experience tokens, you may add dark runes. Apply any card effects. Once you're ready, cast the runes. If the result equals or exceeds the difficulty, you overcome the challenge, gain the card, placing it under your current character card with the top or bottom of the new card showing, depending on which path you took.
Yep, that makes sense. So all of these will have a bottom or a top.
This is pretty interesting. So, if you fail a challenge, discard it from the table, gain an experience token. Whenever you gain or discard a card from the table, replace it with another card from that act deck. In the rare event you have no valid options, in other words, 4 traits with prerequisites you do not meet, you may discard and replace 1 visible card without paying its journey cost. Okay, so we're going to be casting runes here, which are the tiles.
Yep.
Up here. And it's telling, the next description is reading the runes. They give call to adventurers the element of chance, but you can improve the odds by building your hero's abilities. When you cast the runes, you throw them on the table to see which sides land face up. You cast 3 runes during every challenge. The core runes are the white ones with the black. Yeah, they're in there with the dark runes. So you mixed in there together, I think, probably. Okay,
They
so
look
you have 3 white runes, and this symbol is add 1 to any challenge. This symbol is add 0 and draw a hero or anti-hero card. And the blank, which apparently is nada, add
Blank.
0.
What do you know?
Okay, dark runes have 2 different types of sides.
I see that.
Up to 3 times Per turn, before you attempt a challenge, you may spend an experience point to add a dark rune to your casting. Add 2 to any challenge and move your corruption track down by 1. Add 1 to any challenge. So if you hit the moon symbol, you're going to the dark side. So those are standard runes available. Beware, as you gain corruption, you lose the ability to play hero cards. At 4 corruption, way down there on the bottom, you lose 4 triumph points and may no longer spend experience to cast dark runes. Ability runes, which are the other 6 sets, apparently according to 6 different colors. So there should be sorted by color sets. Whenever you attempt a challenge, check your character to see if you have any rune icons relevant to that challenge. For each icon you have, you may cast 1 rune of that type up to a maximum of 3. When you gain your 3rd icon in an ability, then and only then do you gain use of the special rune marked with 3 dots, shown in the right-hand column.
Yeah, it's
below.
these triangular ones.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just reading the center one.
Yeah.
And they're orange is strength, gray is dexterity, red is constitution, blue is intelligence, green is wisdom, and purple is charisma. Follows the kind of the standard role-playing game breakout.
6.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Strength, intelligence, charisma, dexterity.
Okay, so that was runes. Play example facing a challenge. Other actions. I'm going to skip the example for a moment. In addition to gaining a trait or facing a challenge, you may also take the following actions. Journey. Once per turn, you may spend experience to discard 1 card on the table and replace it with another card from the same deck. If a challenge with an ally under it is discarded, the ally is discarded as well. You may use another card effect, which I'll explain in a minute, or you may play a hero or anti-hero card. You may take as many of these actions as you have available. Other card effects. In addition to hero and anti-hero cards, other cards have effects you may activate during your turn. The effects and their costs are outlined in the card ability text. Many origins provide a way to gain experience tokens. Many motivations provide a way to spend experience to gain an advantage. Okay, hero and anti-hero cards. Whenever you gain an open triangle, they just show an open symbol triangle. Whenever you gain whatever that is. Oh, I see. White triangle, draw a hero card. It's even got a shortcut on your player card.
Yep. I see.
This one, isn't it?
That's how. No.
No, triangle.
That's gaining experience.
White
token.
triangle.
Okay.
I think that, no, that's on the standard runes.
No.
Yeah, it was black and white.
No, just
There it
like
is.
that.
Right here.
Kind of again, hero, anti-hero.
No,
Okay.
that's draw
This is-
hero. Yeah, that is.
This is the white triangle and the black dark triangle. So you probably select one or the other.
So it's. I think it's going to depend on this.
Yeah,
Because you
okay.
can't.
Okay,
If
so,
you're a villain, you can't draw. They said you couldn't draw hero cards and vice versa.
Okay, so when you gain a white icon
Anti-hero
triangle, draw a hero card. When you gain a black triangle, draw an anti-hero card. When you get a result of both, you may choose which type.
Okay, so each of the
There we
colors
go.
has either a white or a black.
Yeah, it's those.
Your position on the corruption track indicates whether you
And
can
these ones have
play
experience.
cards. This only indicates whether you can play the cards. Okay? It's not whether you're going to get them or not. It's whether you can play them.
That's fine. I separated them that way.
For example, if your position includes a hero icon, you may play your hero cards, but not anti-hero cards.
So the shape of the runes is also different.
Yep.
You can
Yeah,
help you
we're going to have to
distinguish them
interpret. I have
a little bit better. Was he here?
Yeah.
That's kind of nice because I mean, there's literally the standard ones are these odd shaped. Like
Most
they're not.
hero and anti-hero cards specify when they can be played. Otherwise, they can be played at any time. Their effects can even interrupt other players' actions, taking effect in the reverse of the order in which they're played. After a hero or anti-hero card takes effect, place it face up beside your character tableau. At the end of the game, add triumph or tragedy value of any played cards to your score. Ending your turn. Once you are out of actions to take, play passes to the next player. During the end of turn, and any effects from hero cards, any hero cards, and other cards, draw a new card to replace any you claimed from the board that turn. Ending an act, when you have placed at least 3 trait or challenge cards under your current act, you must end that act. You may no longer gain traits or face challenges from that act. At the start of your turn, if you are the first player to have 3 cards from one act, reveal the next row of cards. All players may gain or face story cards from any revealed act, but you must still place 3 cards under your current card before proceeding to fill the next character card. Example, ending Act 1. Okay, so you had to fill up. You had to get 3 on here before you can start filling here. So
Gotcha.
even the first player is going to cause so they can have access to it is what it amounts to. But you just continue until you've got 3 under each one, apparently, or the first person to get to 3. I'm going to bet. Ending the game is coming up next. Okay, so that's ending an act, but it does say that you that have put 3 under there can no longer put any more under here. You have to move on.
Yeah.
But the rest of you, us, whoever they are, have to get 3 under the first one before we can do the second one.
So 3 is the limit on each one of these.
And it's also a must do.
Yeah.
So playing catch up a little bit. All right, ending the game. When one player has gained 3 cards under their destiny card, their final act is closed. Each other player may take 1 final turn. Then it's time for end of the game. Determined winner must reveal their destiny card, add up all destiny points visible on your character cards, adding triumph and tragedy points together, add any points you gain from story icons, add 1 point for every unspent experience token. Every hero card you played is worth 1, any anti-hero is worth 1 white and 1 black, then add a triumph or tragedy points gained from your position on the corruption track. Corruption track points are not cumulative. Finally, gain any points from your destiny card based on the requirements you've met. After applying all modifiers, player with the highest destiny score is the winner. And to conclude the game, each player tells their story.
Okay.
How everything fit together. Okay, so story icons apparently there's a lot of different story icons. So when you add them all together, you're looking for apparently 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind, and 4 of a kind to get extra story points for your icons.
Okay.
You can expand the game. No, they're in. We left them in there. Allies and adversaries are in there.
Okay.
When an ally is revealed, the active player may choose a challenge and tuck the ally underneath it. The challenge now has +1. Did we turn any of those? No.
We turn 1 challenge and 3 traits.
Yeah. Allies cannot be assigned to traits. So when you overcome a challenge that holds an ally, place the ally face up beside your character tableau. Most ally cards have powers that allow you to spend experience or sacrifice the ally. Adversaries cards are shuffled into the Act 1, into the Act 2, and 3 decks. An adversary is a special type of challenge with only 1 path, defeating that adversary. Unlike ordinary challenges, adversary cards have powers affect the game. Should be noted when they're revealed. All rules for challenges apply to adversaries. You tuck it under your story, keep its rewards available. Variant rules. Rune probabilities. We won't get any FAQs. We'll look at. Okay, so
The back of it has a quick something.
looks like quick start guide. Yes.
Okay.
Facing a challenge. So we'll get into that when somebody wants to do a challenge. So to summarize back at what you can do each turn, you may gain a trait or face a challenge. You may also take other actions. So I guess I'd better read my card because I'm going to be doing this first here. Okay, so let's look at anatomy of something here because there's got to be an anatomy of. So ability runes. What runes do we currently have?
I don't have any runes.
Slash any color, one success result, white triangle, diamond, dark triangle, slash. Okay, so it's nice to have the results sitting there. So you don't. Those are the runes.
I don't currently
So you
have
have to
any.
get a trait to have a
Yep.
rune.
That is correct. And does that add to your success, basically, as the game progresses?
You get to add. I think it's one of those for your.
Yeah. Well, and it's a result.
Okay, so you have to spend an XP to grab a card.
Yeah.
Or if you already had that, you can get another of that.
But that's what I'm questioning. When it goes on my character, does this add that success?
Adds that trait. So then you.
That's the trait I get, but this looks like a success. Am I right? It looks
No,
like
no. It's
You would
those are
add
that's
one of these.
that's an
Ah.
ability rune.
It allows me to.
You now have a
use that
strength.
rune.
You
Okay,
have
understood.
boosted your strength.
Understood.
That's when you can throw those runes instead of those runes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So nothing here is tempting me.
So
yet.
choose. Now I understand it.
Good.
Well, it's useless now, but does it show any? And what does the number in the upper left-hand corner mean? Anything?
I thought those were points.
Oh yeah, okay.
Those
All right.
look like points.
Light and dark track.
So gain a trait.
I think they also represent points.
Must
at the end
simply
of the-
meet any prerequisite on the card. You gain a trait,
Maybe
place it on your
not.
current start. Okay, so I'm gonna, since you either gain a corruption point, or I'm paying an XP because I don't have that or that. That's the way I read these traits at this point.
Okay.
Okay, Hand of Fate, chosen by the light. Am I going to be adventurous or brave because I'm not rebellious? What do you think? What do I think?
I don't know.
Well, I'm paying an XP
All right.
to gain a trait.
Perfect.
Bink.
Go for it.
And what kind of guy was I? What's my destiny? Wait, let me read that again. Oh, oops. Neither one of those. They're going to help. I will be adventurous.
Okay.
And since I can't play another at the end of the game for each you have played for one, okay, it's fine. I'm adventurous now.
Okay.
Are these in effect even though we're not sharing them with each other?
I don't
Correct.
believe-
It's a secret. It's your destiny. You don't want anybody to know your destiny, so that
But I don't think the ability on it is available
That's what
until
I'm
you
asking,
reveal it.
because
There's an ability at the bottom, and I don't think you get that until you reveal it. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Otherwise, you're revealing the card. I don't trust you.
Okay, so that's
And forgive me, do we replenish this card right now?
yeah.
Ooh, an ally. First time we've seen that.
Okay, so that goes into under it. The active player may choose a challenge and tuck the ally underneath it. Let's put it underneath the challenge.
Put it underneath the challenge. Okay, and now what, we draw another card?
Challenge. That challenge now has +1. Allies can't be assigned to traits. May only hold one ally. If there's no valid challenge, discard the ally.
Okay.
So if you overcome that challenge, you get the ally.
Okay.
So then, yes, we have to fill the space. Okay, so
Master of Arms, ally. There is no valid.
I think it's discarded.
It gets discarded. There is no valid challenge for
It
this
gets
other.
discarded.
Discard, please. Hope we shuffled. There's another challenge. Escape your pursuers. Okay. Lost in the woods. Could I see that challenge? Because I'm up next and I'm curious to see while Mike's figuring out what he wants to do. Now, so you get to pick up a trait or do a challenge.
One or the other, and then you can do other actions.
But you only get one of these actions per turn. You can't, even if you had 3 experience, you couldn't buy 3 traits.
So at this point, if I wanted to, I could spend an XP and make any of those 4 cards go away, so as to prevent other people from getting them. You know, a form of take that, obviously, because it does say journey once per turn. Discard 1 card on the table, replace it with another card from the same deck. If a challenge with an ally under it is discard, the ally's discard as well. Use another card effect or play a hero and a hero. I can't play this one because, nothing's going on with that. Okay, origins provide a way to gain experience tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mine's an end of game.
Mm.
Many motivations provide a way to spend experience. If you have no, once per turn you may spend to gain a hero card. No. Other card effect. Okay, so I can spend this to gain a hero card.
There you go. Here's a hero card for you. What else you doing?
Okay, so that took care of that. I would say that my turn would be done.
Okay. I am considering. I'm next, yes? Clockwise?
Okay. Yes. So, facing a challenge, if you're considering.
Yes.
So, it says, as an example, has a difficulty of 4. Allows you to cast any dexterity and wisdom runes you have.
Okay, what's
So
the
it tells
difficulty?
you-
Difficulty is where on there? I don't see
That's-
it.
It's this number right here. It's 4.
4.
But because
So I
the
need-
ally, it's 3.
Or is it 5 because of the ally? Plus
The
1
ally's
to...
giving you 1 success.
Okay.
So you only
So
need
it's
3 more. to
3
complete that.
successes I need. And what successes I need?
You will roll through these 3 things, and you need the slashes for a success. Otherwise, it's nothing if you get a blank, and this counts as drawing a card of your choice.
Okay, so I'm only going to get 3 of those runes.
Yes.
I can spend an XP to get a black.
First thing you have to do is select which path. And those are the runes that you then are eligible to use,
Okay.
besides the standard.
I think somewhere there was a
Okay, so before casting runes, you must declare which path you're taking. In this case, let's say you go for law. This adds +1 to the difficulty because they may have modifiers in the paths. This one doesn't. Looking at your character, you see you have 3 relevant ability icons showing.
so that's what I'm asking. This matches this. Does that matter at all?
That's for scoring at the end. That's a
those
story
are story.
icon.
That's a story icon. The black ones are story icons.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're trying to accumulate multiples of the same.
So yeah, I have one. I might get a second one if I do this,
Yeah.
which seems to
Okay.
want to go that route. Okay.
I'm going step by step
Sure,
here,
sure,
so
sure.
you're getting them. You see relevant three relevant ability icons showing. You may cast 1 dexterity rune and 2 wisdom runes. So they're showing the example of a character that has runes available already.
I do not.
Yeah, I don't start with any.
Yeah.
But you gained 1 because you took adventurous.
But yes, I now have 1 ability rune. If you guys didn't, if you don't have any,
Sorry, with any.
nobody has any ability runes. Okay. You always add your relevant ability runes to the core runes. So you're throwing the 3 core runes.
But it has to
Not-
match.
Not taking any chances. Yes, you don't have any ability runes, so you're not going to be adding any. Yes, correct.
Understood. But if I did, they would
Yeah.
have to match the task.
Yes. You pay, not taking any chances, you pay an experience to cast a dark rune as well, and the results are, and they show, a whole bunch of runes being thrown on the table.
Okay.
You add 1, subtract 1, gain this, that. Your total results 7, 2 more than required to overcome the challenge. Tuck lost woods under the origin card and find a place of the power showing.
Okay.
You gained a story icon and an extra wisdom icon. So that's how the procedure runs.
Let me try this then. So
So-
what we're saying here is, first I need to pick a path. That's the first thing.
Yep.
We're going to try to excel our studies because it seems like an arcanist should have to go to school. So we're going to do the first thing. Not learn deep lessons. We're going to go for the top part. So I need 3 successes.
Yep.
I get 3 basic runes.
Yep.
If I choose to spend an experience point, I get a dark rune.
Yep.
Correct? None of my icons match.
Yeah, you don't have any extra
Because
room.
I don't
stuff.
have any.
Yeah.
Up to 3 times per turn before you attempt a challenge, you may spend experience to add a dark rune to your casting.
So I can spend a second experience.
Up to 3 times
So
per
you
turn.
can get all 3 if you wanted to.
Just one. That's good enough. Because this is either a success
Now,
or 2 successes.
Keep in mind
Yes.
that every half moon you do on the black ones gives you a corruption point.
Understood.
Yep.
I may have a way out.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so
7
3
successes.
successes right off the bat.
It's
I
7.
went a little overboard, and I would go down the track
Twice.
1,
Add
2.
2 to any challenge, so that's 2, 4, 7.
Yep.
And your corruption track down by 1 for each
So
one.
2. Perfect.
Correct.
Okay, now I have achieved my studies at the academy and excel in my studies. So this goes over here, and the cat comes with it.
And the ability is next to your character card and has an ability.
Okay, I see how that goes. So I chose this.
However, you are in a position where you can no longer play hero cards.
Now that's done. I replenish this card. Yes. Okay, there's another ally which has to go under
It
here.
doesn't have to. It's your choice as active player.
Well, it's the only. Otherwise, what? I gotta discard them.
It goes discard, yeah.
You may choose a challenge and tuck the ally.
Yeah.
Escape your pursuer. Lost in the.
I just did it because we needed
Sure,
to see
yeah.
how it works.
Put it underneath there. Why not? You guys can use it, even though I'm not gonna go try to. And then calm your attacker. That's another challenge. Okay, so I can't do anything more over here. Now, what are my other options? I could play a hero card
You cannot.
because I am corrupt.
Yes.
Correct. You are now
Then
unable to play hero
I am
cards.
confused of how this card would work because
You
it
have to move
affects
that
that
back
track.
up so you can.
But this card affects that track.
It only affects it if your marker is here
What?
or above.
On the track, it tells you if you can play hero or anti-hero cards.
I don't know what it says or what you're looking at, but
This is how I love the interpretations always.
Does
I've
it
never.
Does it?
Yes.
I know it probably moves the track and counters corruption.
If it contradicts, I would assume the card overwrites the base rules.
I don't know.
That's usually how it is in a game.
It looks like I spend an experience point
Whenever
to
you
do that.
gain an icon,
When are you allowed
you
to play
didn't
the
gain
cards?
any icons. You don't draw.
Yeah.
a
When
card.
can I play the cards? That would be the biggest question.
Right now, you're in other actions. You may play a hero or an anti-hero card.
So technically, my corruption happens before the card, right?
Yeah.
Your position on the corruption track indicates whether you can play hero cards, anti-hero cards, or both. Yeah. Most anti-hero can specify when they can be played. Does it specify?
No.
Otherwise, it can be played at any time.
So you could play that before you do the challenge then.
Okay.
So
Would it have been appropriate to?
Yeah,
put it
I
down
100%. The question is, does this cost 1 experience point to do?
No, you put them alongside
Okay.
your board, and they give you 1 triumph or 1
Okay.
tragedy
So
point. at
before
the
I
end.
get corrupted, I would have denied the darkness, which meant I've gone from here to here.
Yep.
And now I got corrupted down to here.
Yep.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can do that
Well,
in
that's-
advance.
but You get what I'm getting at? I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
They're interrupt cards. You can play them anytime.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's the wording I was looking for.
Yeah, I mean, these aren't helpful at all in this.
No, in this case it was. I was like, sure, I'll take this worst case scenario. I'm going down 2 and staying where I am. So I did overkill. I wasn't expecting 3 to be complete.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a, what is there? There's a 50-50 chance of being blank here. What is this? There's 2 blanks
And then
and
choice
1.
of cards.
Yeah, so I mean, I just landed a perfect score on these.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is kind of cute. Now
That being said, I don't believe I can do anything else, right? What was left?
all right, so I still wanted to check one thing real quick on how we got. Oh, so when you
Oh.
roll a diamond, you get more XP.
Yeah.
Or if you fail a challenge,
Correct.
You gain an XP.
You gain an
The red
XP.
and yellow ones have the chance to get an XP.
Right.
Yeah.
You gain an XP if you fail. In some, like in my case, the Vow of Vengeance, if I fail a challenge, I also get an additional XP. Or if I sacrifice an ally.
so if I have no.
Holy crow. This is one hell of a cat. I didn't realize he was like the size of I didn't see the perspective. I didn't realize that this guy was like.
If I have no black diamonds, I'm not quite sure what a black diamond looks like, but I don't have any.
I think that's the corruption track, as long as you're not on the corruption side.
No, black diamond.
This thing?
Black diamond, not triangle.
Is this a black diamond?
Yep, that's it.
So you don't have them, but I do.
That's because you're on the dark side. I'm a light side guy.
What,
Oh, it's a story point.
The vow of vengeance.
If you don't have any story icons,
Tragedies.
that's what it is. So I got to avoid taking those, or I cancel this ability.
Okay.
But I got to play both. Yeah, but it also get. Yike. Okay, so you're done, John, and over to Josh.
Yeah, I'm done. And what else was available? I'm sorry, it was.
Sounds like somebody's phone's going off out there.
Guys, what is that? Can we fix it, please?
You can journey, spend an experience point to replace.
Oh no, that's fine.
Send a card, or use another card effect, or play a hero entry. You may take as many of those as you
No,
want.
and that's what I got left to do. I mean, I can.
Interesting. So these don't cost anything to play, and okay. I see. All
Your
right,
cards are nice, yes.
over to Josh.
Yep.
Oh, so gaining XP is a problem.
Alright.
It appears so. You have to fail.
Well, because you may have to spend it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the armed robbery challenge, and I'm going to call my attacker.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate my hero card, play this before I attempt a challenge. I'm going to add an extra yellow or gray rune to my attempt. I'm going to take the yellow one. Success.
So yeah, you
and I'm
need
going to
three.
take a hero card.
Nice.
Tuck that in there.
And we got this. We have an orphan, which is also a what is this? This is a trait.
No, it's a story card.
It's a trait, yeah.
And you gain this, either gain corruption, gain corruption and 2 experience.
And it's the black triangle, so it cancels this ability if I were to take that. And so you are done? Okay, so what icons? You got that icon, you got that icon. Interesting. So this challenge is that so there's nothing. What is the arrow to the right?
It's this room, Mike.
What ability is that? Oh, it's dexterity. So dexterity up top, and that one down at the bottom is wisdom, which none of us have at this point, right?
Nope.
No. What's the purple one?
What's the purple one?
Yeah.
That's charisma. It's a little like an M, kind of a crown.
That's what I just earned.
And what is this?
Those are anti-hero cards.
Anti-hero cards. I don't know. I'm getting tempted.
Well, yeah, I definitely don't want that in here.
Come
We'll
on,
cancel
John.
that
You just came
ability.
back from the darkness. Don't go back in.
So I can gain a trait or face a challenge.
I'm neutral right now. I can play either or. It's a nice place to be.
Can you spend experience to get rid of one before you pick one?
I see. If it's black, it's anti-hero. If it's here, it's hero. So I kind of want to stay to the light side.
With the light and dark side.
Yep. Let's see what Mike picks, because I'm hoping he gives me an ability that's more relevant to what I need to be doing.
Well, yeah. That's just so I could gain a corruption, and I'd be on the dark side. So I can gain this ability, this trait, by gaining a corruption.
Sure. And you've gained what then?
Gain dexterity.
You're rebellious. Okay, so you've gained dexterity. What was the V again?
The V?
Dexterity is the side.
Strength, I believe, is that one.
Oh, more
What is that?
stoof.
That's an ally.
Cool
It can't go
master, it's an
anywhere.
ally.
It can't go anywhere. Goes away. Next.
Spiritual.
Okay, so I gained a trait. Now I can take other actions.
You may not gain this if you have any darkness.
I have darkness right here, don't I?
Yep.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I can't gain that, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the one I need to avoid. Okay. Okay, so I have an XP to gain.
So I'm just sitting here showing you my card.
Oh, I didn't even look at it, but okay.
I am going
be
to
paying
get
attention?
another card because I can.
Okay,
Another hero card, please. See if I get something a little more useful.
that's nice. That's really nice.
Oh, well, potentially. So then I will be done and out of XP, and I can still play my hero card.
So I have an XP. Okay, I can do that. I think you gain an
This was
XP
what?
If you fail a challenge.
if you fail a challenge. That's interesting.
Ah.
You only get this card if you have.
To
or
answer the
spend.
destiny card thing, I gotta do, don't I? Okay.
I want to be brave. I wanted to be spiritual, is what I wanted to be, but I can't because I'm dark. I'm dark. Makes me double
Affects your
dark if
final
I go
score,
for an
okay.
orphan status. And it gives me, if I pick up orphan, it gives me an anti.
You go down on the track and you get 2 experience.
So
Why would I go down on the track?
When you gain this, you gain darkness.
Oh, I see that. Okay. So that's not exactly where I want to go. Okay. I'm going to try
I see
to.
what you mean about revealing
what is in the middle?
destinies.
What is in? Yeah, you want to know where you're going. My mind doesn't really.
So do you turn it up only on Act 3? Let me find out here on that. Maybe
Fine.
that's what that
I'm gonna attempt that challenge. The
You're going to escape your pursuers or find a place of power.
find a place of power. Where is that?
It increases the difficulty to 4, which just cancels out the childhood friend, so you still have a difficulty of 3. You'll
Okay.
gain a hero card and wisdom.
And wisdom is the up arrow.
No, wisdom is a green rune.
But what's it look like? It's. You see,
Yeah.
at the end of the game, I gain 1 victory point for each.
Yeah, it's this guy.
So it is in fact the one I'm going after. Okay, so I want to attempt that.
Okay.
Okay. What do I need to meet? I need 4 successes. I
You
have
have 3.
3. I could spend a point to get a dark room, but I do not wish
You
to
get
do
that,
so
and you get a blue one.
because I'm
Leave a
matching.
rune up there, yep.
Where is that on the card? I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it.
It's on yours.
I see this. Where's it
Yeah.
here? I don't see it here. Where? How am I
No,
matching?
no. When you roll, you get to use your runes for successes.
I thought Mike said it's only when it matches something here.
What's that?
I would like to use. He's saying I get this because I have this, but I thought it was only when it matched the challenge.
Correct. The challenge tells you which runes you can use, which ability runes.
So even though you have it, you don't
That's
get to
why
cast
I went
it.
after the dexterity rune. I can try this one and use dexterity.
Yeah, I
there.
don't have anything that matches over there,
Potentially.
right? So,
Which one are you
but what
doing?
I'm trying to gain right now is I'm trying
So
to.
he's doing this challenge,
Yeah.
but he's choosing that path.
I need more experience. So if I fail it, I'll get 2 experience. Okay. I will.
Success.
1 success, so it's a failure.
Oh, and that's a
I
special
will get
result.
a hero card, I believe, or
That's
my
your
choice.
choice.
Yeah, we'll do the hero card. I fail the challenge, so I gain an extra experience points.
Aha.
Mike's gonna intervene.
Yep, I am. Face a challenge an opponent just failed. If you succeed, skip your next turn.
Okay, try it.
And I'll take the different path. I'll go to the upper path.
But it doesn't interrupt my gaining of stuff. Okay, so this is done
No,
over
face
here.
a challenge an opponent just failed.
Okay.
Get rid of Mike because he's gonna roll for runes.
And I'm taking the upper path, yes, with dexterity.
You only need a success of 2. And you got it.
It's yours.
Add 2 or 1 to a dexterity challenge. So it's like, yeah. I skip my next turn. And I've also just put my
So that's
third.
another challenge?
Yep, enlist in the King's Army.
Okay.
And I've just put my third card under there. Okay. So. And this is a discard.
It goes to your...
Oh, it gets over here. That's right. Yep.
Interesting. Okay. So that was me. It's you, Josh, and then we skip Mike.
Okay, so I have just ended an act. I may no longer gain. At the start of your turn. Okay, so I'm skipping a turn, so it's going to be a while before I turn them.
Yep. Correct.
Because let's start at my next turn, which, since I'm skipping my next turn.
I don't want any of those rooms.
I know. I had the same problem. But I figured if I failed, I was going to gain XP, and that's what I kind of shooting for.
Alright, I'm going to spend the XP to get rid of the orphan.
Okay. No more dark side there.
Yeah. Train a spy.
Question. That is in sequential wise. You can do that at any point in time and then decide if you want to do one of these.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this challenge, actually. I'm going to train a spy. Or
Okay.
train as a spy.
All right. So you go into the top part.
Yep.
So I'm still trying to find this
So
whole
I'm
destiny.
going to activate my comrade in arms. I'm going to be a comrade with the Hand of Fate. Mike, I'm going to give you an experience. I'm going to gain light on my track, and I get +2 to my next attempt. So I'll just roll normal rounds. Oh, actually, I do get a purple one because I'm...
And that matches.
Yep. I succeed. It's going to go there.
No.
And I get to choose a hero card to add to my hand.
All right. Okay.
So Mike skips his turn and it's your turn, John.
I know. I'm going
Okay, so
to
there's
spend
still-
an XP to discard that spiritual.
There's still, because this thing, what is with the destiny card thing? Because I need my destiny card face up.
Steal to survive.
Place your origin left face up, destiny face down, but you may look at your own at any time. It's denying me a rune, for one thing.
So I was asking earlier because my card has an effect that's kind of...
Take a player plays.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if you have to go to level 3 before you can turn it up. Still looking.
Okay, so this one needs...
Because every example they're showing them will face up. Each turn, attempt a challenge.
I think I'm going to try to defend my
Face down, you don't
homestead.
get to add it.
So I'm gonna go down this path. Now, it's my 3 basic runes. I can spend an experience point to gain the matching rune.
The red one?
Well, yeah, because this matches that, right?
Yep.
So I get this rune. And then I'm going to spend a narrow, I'm going to do a narrow escape when I
one.
defend to add, no, you get, yeah, another one of these runes, right? Because it matches that. Okay. And that's an extra point over there too at the end of the game. So let's see what happens. Success, and what is
Experience
that one?
point.
Gain an experience token. Well spent. So I was defending a homestead. So this will go at the bottom. And now these symbols, we're trying to do different combinations, like at the end of the game. That's what I was kind of hearing.
Story icons.
Story icons.
You want multiples.
Yeah. Okay.
More than one copy.
So the two towers that you have is worth 2 points at the end.
Okay.
Yes.
If you get a third one, it becomes.
So really, I want to try to get more towers,
You need
or
two,
that was right up
You need
my.
a set of 2, a set of 3, or a set
That
of
was
4.
right up my alley. I wish I would have gotten that one. Banish a ghost. That would have been good, but
Okay,
no.
so
no.
yeah, it's
Yeah, the card combination's not coming up is a bit of an issue for me.
well,
And what other things could I do now? Sorry, I always after I cast my runes.
yeah, there's a big gap in.
You can spend experience to make one of these go away.
No.
And I think that's all you have right now available to you.
Okay, I'm done then.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend an experience point to gain the secret royalty card.
And you are also all done with your
Yep,
game.
I am done with Act 1.
Yeah, I was wondering what was up with the deck cards.
You activated it when you got the double triangle.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to reveal that not only do you draw your own card, you're supposed to reveal the top card of the adversary's special deck, apply the card effects immediately, or if the card is meant to be played after a challenge, apply it at that time. If it requires a choice, the active player choose card is not relevant, ignore and discard it.
Rise of the adversary. When you fail a challenge, the adversary gains experience points. When the result includes the up and down signal, the adversary plays a villain anti-hero card. If any player ends the game with less than 30 destiny, the adversary gains 2 experience. I understand nothing of this card.
Okay, so defeating the adversary wins when they reach their experience goal indicated on the victory conditions card.
Yeah. So who is our adversary?
The darkness.
That's the adversary right there. In a co-op game, whenever you play a hero anti-hero card with you as the target, you may choose any player as the target. You may not attempt the adversary challenge until your last turn.
Oh, so it's a chance to defeat the big bad guy.
Once any player has gained 8 story cards, their last turn must be spent facing the adversary. Once defeated, tuck the adversary under your destiny card.
So it happened on my turn. What are the relevant conditions? Nothing applied in during my turn, I think, right? Because it's what's the first one?
When you fail a challenge, the adversary gains experience.
I did not fail my challenge.
When your result includes the up and down thing, the adversary
did.
plays an anti-hero
So
card.
it would play an anti-hero card.
Parting of Ways. Discard and replace one revealed challenge or trait. Gain +1 to your next challenge attempt this turn.
So that would have been me.
Yeah.
In a co-op game, when one player defeats the adversary, each player may take one final turn. All players win if the adversary is defeated, but the player with the highest destiny is the ultimate winner.
No, he plays it. The adversary does. Discard and replace one revealed challenge or trait. Gain +1 on your next challenge attempt. Adversary's challenge?
I don't think that matters. I think that's for if you were playing the card yourself. I think you have to discard one of these though.
If the card requires a choice, the active player chooses.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will
If
discard.
it is not relevant, ignore and discard it.
We will discard. Steal to survive. Okay, there's not an adversary card or something this needs to be built on, right?
Well, and
Which goes
it
here?
apparently has a way of gaining XP on the adversary.
Correct. And what's the bottom condition for the adversary?
If any player ends the game with less than 30 destiny.
Okay, so that's end game.
Less-
So now we
less
go
than
to your
what?
turn.
30 destiny.
The adversary gains 2 experience.
These white points.
Less than 30?
Correct,
Yes,
sir.
He gains 2.
There must be some
experience.
crazy experience. I mean, point gaining. Yeah, yes. Okay, so now we went to your turn. What did
Okay,
you do?
Destiny.
Did you attempt any challenges?
No, I just took the secret royalty.
So that wouldn't influence him at all, I
Yeah,
don't
this
think.
one just came
Okay.
out.
Yeah, don't look at me, man. I'm just first play. Okay, so it's Mike's turn. Yeah, I'm just confused if there's an adversary.
I thought
Well,
about taking this one because the title was throwing me off. It said gain a spirit card. I was like, oh, do I get another ally? I was like, oh no, it's just a title. It's just a title. It's the way it sounded.
Gain a spirit guardian.
Yeah. Because I was looking at the purple.
this
crown.
card activates during challenges.
This doesn't say anything about how you flip it over.
No. You reveal them at the end of the game.
Oh.
Okay.
And it has 2.
But see,
Yeah, this one has an ability that activates.
Same
it's
with
the
mine.
it's the.
Same with mine, but
Okay, wait a minute now. Did we get cards backwards?
that'd be funny.
That would be. Red with gold is your destiny card. We got them backwards.
I was wondering because the pictures.
Okay, so I need to hide this one?
Yeah, hide what you are.
The High Arcanist?
Yeah, hide that.
What? Oh, we did this all wrong.
It's fine. We can keep playing.
Yeah, that's why that makes more sense now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I did this all kinds of wrong. Okay.
Well, yeah, but look at all the icons. We would have had starting icons.
Yeah.
My fault. You know.
Okay, so which one is?
So they
this?
did them backwards.
What's going on here?
Just swap those 2 cards.
You know what? And we're stupid because the symbol
Yeah.
matches. Like,
And now the cards make more sense.
and now I'm screwed.
Because then you do have starting icons. I was going, wait a minute, something's wrong here.
Because
This one
now
has no icons and that one has icons.
this ought to be fun because now none of this matches.
Oh yeah, I've got all kinds of.
Well,
Well, this thing didn't change anything. That, and it didn't change anything for me either because I didn't use any of it. But so nothing it didn't affect me in the slightest at the moment. I just have a whole crud load of icons.
I
now.
blame Mike, and it's your turn.
It is. It's my turn. So at the start of my turn,
The fudge.
I flip these. Now.
Well, that makes more sense because at the end of the
does.
game.
Yes. All right. Now, here's the thing. Those are available to you guys too,
Sure.
not just me.
Right.
They're available to anything. But if you haven't tucked 3 under your first one, if you do those, they go under your first one until you have 3.
Do I care?
In other words, you have to fill up 3
Yeah,
before you start filling up.
Doesn't
the next
matter.
one.
At the end of the day, they score the same.
I don't
yeah.
know that it matters or anything. I'm just letting you know that is
They
the way
seem
it has to work.
harder, maybe, it looks
The
like.
challenge difficulties are a lot higher.
Well, the challenge level is higher, and there's a whole bunch of challenges. See, these are all traits down here.
Oh,
There's more
adversary.
challenge. See what I'm trying to get at? It seemed like something was missing. Nobody listens to John.
Let's go back to adversaries and see what it says. Draw a hero or anti-hero for yourself. Reveal a top part of the adversary's special deck. Apply the card effects immediately.
See, it feels like that rune probably wouldn't activate an adversary until an
Adversary's
adversary
special
showed
deck
up.
of anti-hero cards includes.
And to be fair, they told us not to put him in there.
Oh, that's variant rules in co-op. Oh. Okay, so we're not in co-op mode. Let's just discard that because in co-op mode you're supposed to select one and then make a deck for him.
Fair, because that's the bad guy we're trying to beat.
Equip the adversary.
Mm-hmm.
It's under the variant rules.
So
Get rid
do
of
they
the
stay?
adversary.
Get rid of him.
All adversaries null and void.
Can you read this too?
We had to randomly draw adversary stuff at the beginning.
All right, just discard that.
It's a
adversary.
co-op
Got it.
variant.
That's kind of cool. We have a bad guy to defeat.
All right, so
Vengeful.
2. That is 2 corruption, right?
You may only gain this if you have 2 or more, so that needs to go down the...
So
And-
that's 2.
They're talking about this, not this. 2 moons, so I would have to be here, not that. Right? Maybe. I don't know. I was just looking at Vengeful.
You gain this. Well, even if I want, I don't even know if I want that. But
You don't.
well, I've already got.
Can I see the rulebook, Mike?
Yeah.
Question while you take a turn.
Well, I have a question about that corruption symbol interpretation. Triumph, tragedy. Oh, you have no tragedies. Okay. Equals destiny. Okay. So, corruption track. There's an FAQ. I was reading some of it, but okay. So every time you gain a corruption icon, move the tracker down one level. Each time you gain, move it up one level. Cast dark runes affects your final score. So gain this if you have 2 corruption or more. I think I only. That's 2 tragedy, 4 tragedy.
That's
points.
tragedy.
So I think I have to be there.
That's what I was thinking too. Does that make sense?
So I'm currently sitting at Uno.
Yep.
All right. Learn Forgotten Lore is a challenge. Unlock a secret vault. You get an anti-hero card. Oh, I don't want that thing. Inspiring. Do I have? I do not have. Or spend 2 XP. No, I can't do that either. Yikes.
Life is harsh, Mike.
Oh, but I could go to the bottom. That one.
Okay.
Not the bottom, not the top.
So you're going to be captured.
Break out of captivity.
All right.
Okay, so this says you add 1 matching ability rune for each relevant ability icon you have in your story when you cast your runes.
Correct. So you're going to get 3 charismas
here,
Regardless if it matches
Regardless
or
of
not.
that.
All right, then that makes a whole lot more sense.
Add 1 matching ability rune for each
Matching.
relevant
You
ability
said
icon
matching.
you have in your
Matching.
story. Yes.
Matching.
matching.
Yes, for each one you have in your story. Add 1 for each matching in your story.
That would make a heck of a lot more sense.
Matching. But
He just matching. So in other words, matching to the card or matching to these cards?
Runes are relevant to a challenge if they are listed on the card and there's difficult on the left-hand side.
and its difficulty on the left-hand side.
Which makes sense
You have
because
to match the card.
if I'm trying to study a book,
Okay.
I'm not going to use my
Ability runes are
brawn to do
relevant
it.
to challenge. Okay.
Yeah, okay. That makes more
Okay.
sense.
Okay.
So
Right,
I'm
I mean-
trying to break out of captivity. I'm going to choose the bottom path.
So it needs like strength or something, probably, right? What is that? I forgot what the
yellow
sword.
one.
The fighty
Strength.
strength, right? So that makes
So-
sense. You're trying to break out of captivity.
Okay, so who has strength ability icon? Ability. Does anybody?
I have
I've
one
got
here.
one.
You do.
You're gonna take it from me, or you're gonna borrow it. Do I get any perks for that?
Unlikely alliance. Choose another hero to gain 1 white.
Yay! I'm gonna
You
help
can
Mike.
add their runes to the next challenge you attempt this turn.
There you go.
So I get to add another strength icon, and I have. I thought I had one, but I didn't have one. Okay.
No, they're mixed in there with the constitution ones.
So I go by this road, and this old fart is sitting in a cage, and I'm like, do I want to help him, or do I want to just throw like
Okay,
chicken
and so
bones at him?
it's a +1, which meant it was more difficult or less.
Less difficult.
So
Well,
it is a 5, so I get +1, so I only need 4.
That makes it more difficult. Just because increased by 1.
So it's a 6.
So having the ally
The
increases.
ally.
It would make sense that it increases because you're gaining an extra benefit, but it's harder because you gotta not only solve the challenge but also capture the ally or get the ally to come.
Okay,
to
so I get both the ones down the side.
No, it's for the path you're taking.
Under its difficulty on the left side of the challenge card. So you get all these icons.
Right. So for me, you can borrow the strength.
Okay.
So I get
A red one because you have it.
one of those.
If you, I don't know, do you get the ally too? Because I have. What
You
is
may
this?
use an ally if he has something relevant to this. This would sacrifice to gain +1 until the end of the turn,
You-
but it's not relevant to the
Mike,
challenge.
you don't, but I do. Is what I'm trying to get at.
So
I don't know if your card allows you to gain the benefit of the ally too.
What's that? It's the same thing as mine. You gain
Okay.
that rune, but if that rune's not relative to the challenge, you can't use it.
But I thought mine was. My ally is relevant to your challenge. Is what I'm trying to get at for you.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that card, the hero card that you play, allows you to match the icons. For
I
the
can
ally.
get your runes. If you don't have that rune, I don't get it.
He doesn't get your ally effects.
Thank you.
If you paid the if you
I'm not paying for you.
that's what I'm saying. I get your runes, not Your ally.
I'm
okay, so
asking the question of how do the
I want a
allies
dark
work.
rune. Because I have to get a 6 on this. And
Good luck.
Going to the dark side. I see it already.
Well, I'm not, because it's 3. Whoa. But I got one of these.
Yeah, well, so that's just a
Okay,
hero card.
so you going to read them off for me?
All the slash marks are 1 success, and the sword is 2. So you got 6 total.
That's what I needed.
Yep.
And then I get to draw a card, and we're not doing the inventory, so I want the light card. Hey, I got him, and he goes under here.
All right, Mike. Congratulations. We have a tragic loss on the field, folks. If you lost a challenge this turn, you may spend an experience point to gain your tragic loss. It is 2 tragedy points, and it also lets you draw an anti-hero card. Okay, Mike's all done?
Yep.
All
But
right.
I still don't see how you get 30 light points.
I have no idea how we get to that. But it doesn't matter because
Oh,
that
Destiny.
card is...
Oh, Destiny points aren't. It's the total of all your. I just read that total on the bottom of a page over here. Your Destiny points are the sum of 3 things.
Triumph plus strategy plus experience equals destiny.
Triumph plus tragedy.
So everything in the
So even these, I got 2
Yep.
points on the
So right
board.
now I'm
Here you
sitting
got
here-
4,
Yep.
8.
I've got 1, 2.
So mine-
Your cards
3,
over
4,
there.
5.
Yeah.
I've got 5 so far. I needed to have 30, but we're not playing with the villain.
No, we're not with the villain, so that
that-
doesn't matter.
I'm
All
at
right.
9.
Can I go? I don't know if you're finished.
Play a card, right? Can I?
If you want to.
No. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it and gain 2.
Good for you. Going back to the light side.
Well,
you
I
don't
only
have
have
any
light cards.
Yeah, you don't have any experience points to play.
Nope.
So that's definitely
done.
me now. So I'm going to explore the vault of secrets, and I'm going to try to learn forgotten lore from it. So if I have this correct in my head right now, I get 2 magic. I don't know what this is. Intelligence symbols. 2 intelligence rules. 2 intelligence runes. The regular runes which you gave me.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Anything else? Nothing else matches. So let's give this a shot. And I need what? 4? That's the difficulty?
Yep.
Seems doable. That's for
5.
2. And that's a miss. So I do it. I have learned forgotten lore, and it has to go under here because Mike told me otherwise I'm bad. I cheat, so I put it here. Yep. Okay, perfect. I've defended the home
summit.
It's weird that you learn by failing, but don't gain any experience by succeeding. But whatever. Climb the summit. Yeah, that's cool. But actually, that's kind of useful. But I can't do that twice in a row. So all that's left to me is to spend experience point to eliminate cards there, replace cards there, and I have no cards in my hand. Right? There's nothing else I can do. Right. Pass to Josh. I can finally move to chapter 2. Not that it really matters.
Oh, you gain an X. You can get
When I
XP.
fail, yeah.
Or sacrifice your ally in case.
Not interested in that yet.
You get
Failing,
you get the XP back from.
That's when but that's when I went that way.
Interesting.
When I thought I didn't have a chance of achieving that goal because I wanted XP. I'm like, well, worst case scenario, I get the XP. So question, if you wanted to get a row 1 thing, it's still applicable, it just ends here? Or no? These are out of play now, or for me and you?
All revealed cards are available to all players.
But it would stash on the second row. If you gain a trait, Brave, for example.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's what I'm trying
You can put 2s under 1s, but I don't know if you can put 1s under 2s.
That's what I'm questioning.
Probably not. It told me when I ended an act that I can no longer take cards from this row. And you ended an act, so you can no longer take cards from
Act
this
2
row.
cards go under your motivation.
Yeah. except for when you're short.
Or
Act.
Act 1 cards go under your origin, Act 2 go under your motivation.
And you cannot break that.
Except when it's in the end of act tells that once somebody's ended an act, these become available, but they can go under here to fill up the spot, so that you can play catch up.
Yeah.
So
All players may gain
act 2
or
cards.
face story cards from any revealed act, but you must still place them under here.
Very well.
Yeah. So, but then once you've ended an act, you can no longer take row 1. Once you personally have ended you've ended yours now.
Yes.
I don't like any of my choices because none of them are helpful.
I'm sorry. I did that on purpose to spite you.
I know you did. Alright, I'm gonna spend some experience to make the tragic loss go away.
Oh, it's tragic that the loss went away.
I love
Well, it looks like it's going to get darker.
my little story so far is showing some
An ally.
So it can go
under the
here
summits.
if you want, or you can discard it.
I'll put them under there.
And another challenge. The distant lands.
lead an expedition, discover the unknown.
Right.
Oh, that one fits me.
I'm gonna discover
Yeah, you like
the
it?
unknown.
Climb the summit actually does too. I mean, I'm adventurous, rebellious. I escaped my pursuers.
So what do we
and brought
determine on
productivity.
allies? Does it make it easier to complete the quest or harder?
No, you get that room. That means you get to throw the room.
No. When you put an ally under a challenge,
It makes it one easier.
one easier, huh? That seems crazy. You're gaining
Under,
an extra
under
benefit.
allies,
yeah.
allies helping you. It makes it one easier.
But it's not your ally yet. How is he helping you? You're gaining a benefit. And I mean, you can do your turn, and I can look at it if you want.
You might want to do that
it's
one.
in the brown.
Oh, you might want to.
It's in the under the allies thing. Expanding the game, allies.
Ally cards are shuffled in there.
So apparently the dark +1 on allies makes it one easier, but the +1 on the actual card itself makes it one harder.
That's what I was trying to.
That path one harder. It's kind of an inconsistent application of +1.
And it also doesn't make sense to me. You're gaining an extra benefit by gaining an ally.
No, it does make it harder. The challenge now has a +1 to it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That would
Allies
make more
can't be
sense.
assigned to a trait. It's challenge railed.
See,
So putting an
because
ally
you,
under there makes
because
it harder.
so that's your choice if you want to put that ally there or not. If you wanted to attempt that, does that make sense?
He's not attempting it. He's giving it access to it and making it
No,
harder.
but he was considering doing it. So.
No, he's doing this one.
Yeah, I'm doing this one.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
I'm not going to be able to succeed on it all.
So gain experience
Yeah.
if that's what you want to do. Hey, you failed and you draw a card. Sometimes that's worth it. I think that's actually not a bad
could've
play.
used this card. Too late.
That's okay.
Yeah, well,
Are you done? Did you want to spend that experience to get rid of a card or anything like that?
No, I'm done.
Yeah.
over to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I want to. Oh, so story points is not going to help me no matter what. That one,
It's a 6.
ooh, that would help. And I get those and those. I have one of each. Let's
Let's.
invoke Divine Favor.
Okay.
Play this before you attempt a challenge.
Okay.
Add an extra or
I'm
so
thinking
gonna
you
do
mean
this
this.
one. So I'm going to attempt this one here,
Okay.
which allows. So it gives me an extra, the green arrow up.
That's
what this does. This Divine Favor.
What is that? That is dexterity.
Wisdom,
No.
I think?
Wisdom. Yes. Here's your wisdom.
Okay.
Spend it
In
wisely.
addition, I have my own icons. I have another wisdom, and I have.
So you get
whatever
another
the
wisdom.
brown
Here's
one
your
is.
wisdom. That is, I thought,
And
Constitution.
my 3 core.
I don't know where Constitution went. It's not in
The
here.
red ones.
These? Oh, there it is. Yeah. There you go.
And
That
make
seems-
sure when you're given the runes, you don't give them the one with the diamond on the back. That's only attainable if you add
These.
3 to it. Yeah.
course I give him.
You've got 3 of 1.
Yeah, I can gain the
3
charisma one to get the experience thingy.
So here's your regular one for that. And you need one of these. There you go. That's it, right there. Thank you for letting me know that. I was unaware.
I was just reading it a second ago, and I was like, oh, because I passed.
I don't think it.
I passed the knot earlier.
But I don't think they came out. I don't think they.
Okay, so I don't have any XP to sacrifice, but I couldn't use that rune anyway. So here we go, and it's a 6.
It's a 6 difficulty. Yes. So that counts as 2, 4, 6. Barely made it, but you made it.
Okay, so during a challenge, of at least one of your runes shows a
Green thing in the logger.
1 XP.
Nice.
Good for you.
And I gained this,
Yes.
which is an ally that goes here. And I was doing the
That's funny. Oh, so tempting now too.
fine.
It's a murder mystery. Do you solve the mystery or do you hide your crime?
Climb the
That's
summit.
pretty sweet. I seem firmly set on this light side. So there's that and that. So since Mike was
Okay,
nice
so I
enough-
have no tragedy, right?
I have 2 tragedy. My
Okay,
vow.
I'm going to spend that to get a hero card.
That's because of your special ability. Okay.
This, yes, when I have no tragedy, and I'm staying away from it so far.
Okay. So.
Okay.
So is it beneficial to go for more of the same story? Because right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Story icons, doubling up your story icons is important.
Okay. But is having 2 match sets of 2 less?
That's worth
Is it
4
you-
points. Where if you have 4 of the same, it's worth 8.
So for more of the same one is
Okay.
better. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Increasing a singular one is
But-
more beneficial than
The difficulty on that singular
Creating
currently
multiple
is not
sets.
the greatest. So I will now, the sailor on his vow of vengeance will try to solve a mystery in the murder mystery because he is not liking the dark side of that and concealing a crime. So there's the 3. And then I'm gonna get 3 blue.
Yep. And you don't have any green.
I do not have any green
all you get.
currently. That doesn't help, so I'm just casting this. Seems likely, but you never know.
You can talk about that.
Alright, so I got
Ooh, you got
2,
the
3,
special.
4, 5, 6.
So that's a hero card, I believe, right? Yep. Draw a hero card.
So I got access to this because I maxed out.
yes.
Yes.
Ah,
But you only rolled a 4.
that doesn't count as a 6.
No, that's a draw a hero card.
Okay, that's fine. Once per turn, when you fail a strength or intelligence challenge, you may pay 2 experience to try again. And let's see what we got for a
Oh,
card.
cute.
Yes, because this might help. Play this card before you attempt a challenge. Divine Favor. Add an extra dexterity or whatever that crown royalty rune.
Charisma.
Okay,
But,
so
you can't use those unless they're a part of the challenge.
they are.
Dexterity is?
They're right here.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
this is the one you're doing. All
Yeah.
right.
It's
Yeah,
almost-
I said that. And then I was trying to solve the mystery, not conceal my crime. Okay,
That's
so
fast. And
Another hero card.
yeah, this looked like it worked pretty good. Wow. Okay, thank
You
you.
solve the mystery.
I solved the mystery. So now, see that what I was aiming at is now I have 2 scales and 2.
Yeah.
I could have tried to go for this one, but it was significantly harder, in my opinion. Well, it wasn't significantly harder actually. All right. Okay, so
Princess John, do you want to have her lead an expedition or discover the unknowns? Or do you want to get rid of her?
Distant lands. So she can go on any challenge, right?
Not
Not down
She
here.
can go on this challenge.
level 2 challenges.
Yeah.
There's only one challenge you can go on.
Discard her. Wait. It's not a sacrifice an ally, so I don't gain any experience. I just discard it. Oh, you can steal from the rich or give to the poor, Robin Hoods of the world. A daring heist. And that's you, Josh. I'm out of things to do.
Interesting.
Ain't it, though?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, let's go for it.
You're going to steal from the rich or
give to the poor?
give to the poor?
Because I got triple crowns. I get little purple ones for that.
Well, you get triple counts no matter what. It's a path. Do you
Yeah.
want to steal from the rich and gain this? Or do you want to give
I'm
to
a
the
good
poor
person.
and gain that?
I'm a good
So you want to
person.
gain more charisma. Look at
Yeah.
you.
And then I'm
I
going
like
to
picture you as in tights now.
use my narrow
Dum.
escape.
Ta-da.
Whatever this is. Dexterity for my challenge.
So Shelby, if you're still watching, you would have liked this. It's actually a lot of fun. I'm sorry you couldn't miss it. Yeah.
And I can't use that one. All right.
All right. So you get to draw a dark side or light side card, your choice.
That's
No, you can only draw. You can only draw light, right? Because where you are.
Yeah, I can only take a hero card.
Okay.
And that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So you gain.
Yeah, that's what I needed.
You gave to the poor, and we have another challenge.
Okay, just so you're aware, the triangle ones you can add 2 to your score or add 0 and draw a card.
So I could have succeeded with that. First
Yes.
one. Okay, that's fine. As it
I
worked
thought
out.
there was
These
something
ones?
peculiar. Those are optional.
Okay.
Card or 2 points.
Right. So there's a new challenge. You are being put on guard duty if you wish to take it. You can catch a criminal or watch over the city.
And I'm going to go ahead and activate this as well. If I overcame a challenge this turn without using dark runes and my result exceeded the difficulty. Oh, no, I can't do that one. It was right on.
Didn't
Never mind.
exceed.
You didn't hear anything.
Nope.
I didn't hear anything. Okay.
Nope,
so,
nope,
all right.
nope,
so I
nope.
need to challenge to catch a criminal.
You're gonna catch a criminal, okay?
Yes, and I'm going to make a surprise attack on this challenge just because I get to add the 3rd arrow rune, whatever that is. I get to add all 3. So I got 2, and I'm adding 1 more.
Okay.
All right, so there's 3 of those. And then you also get a dexterity rune.
Thank you. This ought to be a breeze. It's +1 though, so it's a 5.
Yeah, having those 2 cards switched makes it a little bit easier to do challenges.
Oh, look at all this stuff. So that's probably optional because I bet all this rest of that stuff. That's another card there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's probably what?
2, 4.
Are they all like that?
Yeah, they're
2
Yeah.
or 1. Oh, so it's optional. 2 or 1. So.
No. It's this is a 2 for the sword. A slash is a 1.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's
those are 2. Yeah.
Those
So
4,
4,
6.
So you made the challenge.
And then I can get 2 cards, can't I?
If you want.
I think. Let's see.
Does
It's
it
an
make
experience for that one.
or experience?
What?
The dexterity one that you have is experience. Or no, it's
Excuse me,
gain experience. It's gain experience or draw a card. Right? Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the wrong
No,
thing.
you're not even. Here it is right here. Add 2 to a dexterity challenge, or add 0 and draw an anti-hero card.
Anti-hero.
That's the anti-hero
a-
card.
So it's this side over here. Add 2 to a dexterity challenge.
Okay.
So that doesn't help.
That's
That's the draw.
it's not an option.
Okay.
It's which side is facing.
Understood. So there is
So
a
that's 2
dark.
there.
Okay.
So it's been drawing cards when you don't get cards.
Naughty, naughty.
And it's draw an anti-hero card if this one turned up like that.
So you guys are good.
So this
No
one is
drama.
draw a card of either choice, and I'll take a hero
I
card.
didn't get
Well, you don't have a choice, right?
No, this allows you to draw either
and
or
and
card.
it's your choice, but you can't
and I
play
can't play
it.
an anti-hero.
Right,
I need a
understood.
hero card.
That makes sense. All right, so what came out is there's a savage beast in the woods. You can choose to commune with nature or soothe the savage beast at your leisure.
Okay, so now I have 3 of that type of rune. What's this? Okay, that looks familiar.
Are you good?
All right, so and I got one of those green symbols, right? Yes.
Yep.
XP.
Right. What?
I am done.
Okay.
Oh, and I have, just so you know, I've ended this act.
Sure, so we can go 3.
I will
and
be.
you're beginning your
At the
turn.
beginning of my turn, I will be throwing at 3.
Mike's zooming right along. I will go to the distant land, and thereupon I shall try to discover the unknown secrets that lay thereupon. So give me those, and I got 3 wizardry symbols. So
Do you
we're
have any
gonna.
red ones?
If where? Oh yeah, right down there. Oh wow, okay. Sure, and I'm needing a 4, huh? Whoa! All right.
Okay, so
this is special. 2, 4, I believe. 5, 6. Okay, so we're good there.
add 0. That's 0 and draw a hero card.
Sweetness. And
This is, of course, add 2. This is add 2, and these are 1 each, so that's 6. Now the other side of this was a different symbol. Yeah, so that's interesting how those runes work.
The Roman bandits, you can either hide from the fight or repel the attack.
oh, if you overcame a challenge this turn without using dark runes and your results exceeded difficulty by at least 2, which did it?
6.
Yes. Gain 3 experience points.
That sound familiar?
Yeah, I have that card too. Glorious victory.
It was glorious. I'm done.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at this going, I've seen something similar to this one before, too.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to soothe the savage beast.
That's your second one?
It's the second one for my
Get
second.
my 3 charisma. That's what I have. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my brilliant plan to do this. Put myself in the dexterity room.
Your brilliant plan. Yeah, because you can, yeah.
So that's 2, 3,
Okay, so that's
4,
that purple
5,
M.
6, 7.
That's 2 to your charisma. That purple special.
Yeah, so that's 7 total.
Oh, he just exceeded.
So
didn't
my
he?
glorious victory of soothing the savage beast.
Gain some experience.
Yep, and I get another one of these.
Why do you gain the card? Oh, because
Right.
of that. Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was something I missed.
No.
It wasn't. What do we got going on here? More interested in what Mike's gonna uncover, actually.
It's a trait.
You're honorable. Man.
I don't know.
Man.
Anything else you wish to do there?
No. Let's see here. Nope.
Okay. Do I have?
Oh, you have to reveal, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was thinking. I had to do. Thank you. For the
It's
reminder.
sting. Okay, so there's a rogue elemental,
Any of those the adversary needs to go away.
an assassin's guild. Sounds interesting. We can go into the abyss.
All right. So what's? Oh, there's some glory, and they're getting a little harder, aren't they?
They sure are.
So story icon. There's a story icon I could use. What's it using? It's using that and
It's an
that.
arcane one for you, John.
I think he's eyeballing it right now. I'm not sure.
You better believe
You
it.
may only gain this if you
Okay.
have, or if you have played 3 hero cards.
I am going to attempt to extinguish the fire.
Okay.
Upper path up there.
So you're extinguishing the fire. It says challenge of 6. You got some wizardry and
Okay.
some
So,
constitution.
I'm adding an extra constitution rune, which means I'll have 3 of those.
Okay.
And what's the other one?
Wizardry.
Wizardry.
You get 1 at least, I see.
One of those. Okay.
And you need a 6.
I need a 6. Yep. I have XP hiding here. No, I don't want to darken it.
You sure?
I'm on the light side of things. Whoa! So that's
Whole bunch
6.
of planes, but
and
yeah.
That's 2 more.
2 more. 8.
2 to Constitution challenge.
8.
8 total.
8 total. So
It's
You
yours.
extinguished them.
I
Yep.
extinguished
Put out the fire.
the fire.
A heroic rescue. It's got people being hung. Oh, there's a little kid being hung. And you're up there with a bow and arrow.
I got
Which, by the way, doesn't work.
nothing
So
of
don't even-
those.
Develop a better escape plan.
And
That's
I
not
have
gonna help.
no tragedy,
The kid
so I'm
got
going to
the
spend
hum.
the XP to
You're
get a
up
hero.
there with-
I'm going to spend my XP to get a hero card. I keep getting the. It's like, wow.
So, I'm gonna keep my turn super simple. I think I'm going to become an arcane master.
Really?
Yes, I can only gain this if I have the intelligence and the wisdom symbol, which I have both, or if I played 3 cards, which I also did. So I think I'll just do that.
Divine Calling, Champion of Light, or Servant of Darkness.
Oh, Champion of Light! I am!
Yeah.
I'm chosen by the light, see?
You were blinded by the light, Mike. But you're up, Josh. So we revealed this now, or how's this?
What's that?
What's going on?
No.
Oh,
At the end of the game.
Okay.
You just slide them under, and then...
What is my good? Because I can't remember what the heck I was doing.
Yeah, I remember distinctly what it was, and so it's interesting that I got that to go with. By accident. Got matching cards.
So I can only really I can.
And actually, it's.
I can only add from this row now, really.
You've done your 3 in the middle, yes.
Yeah.
Sean, how many green runes do you have?
I mean, what?
Green runes.
Oh, what's the green ruin? Because I'm colorblind.
This one right here.
The that's wisdom. I have one. One. That's all I got, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, I've only got one either too. So if you can steal a wisdom rune, I had that card too. That was.
It's useful.
Early on, that was.
I
really
like
useful.
the fact that it makes me help you, and you go up on the light track because that's definitely the direction I headed.
All right, I'm going to
We're
save
all
the innocent.
disciples of the light.
Yep. You gonna try to save that kid?
Yeah.
All right. You borrowing my rune, or what are you doing?
Base, 3 charisma, and I'm going to choose another hero to gain light. Go ahead, Mike. And I'm going to steal all of your. I think these are dexterity runes. Yeah.
Those are the-
I have 3 of them.
Yep, that's why I want them all.
Yep. That's fair.
Yeah, that would certainly be the way to go.
Oh, well, I was really wanting to do the champion, but you guys only have 1 green apiece.
Sorry, man.
It's all right.
I focused on.
Oh my gosh!
I was.
All right, but
oh, wait a
those-
minute.
those
Now
are
you're gonna draw some.
Those are going to be.
Not that
so
it
you're
matters
drawing
'cause you
2
can't play
anti-hero cards.
Yeah.
Yep,
but you
and
can't
a hero
play 'em.
card for that one. So I'm
Yeah.
going to choose. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so
Nice.
you saved the kid.
I did.
The call for
But now
mercy
you
has
got
been heard.
temptations for being an anti-hero.
Oh, looks like
When you look at the cards, you might find yourself wanting to go to the dark side.
one of us is getting imprisoned if they so choose.
I've escaped already once.
I helped you. All right, so
So
Josh,
you're done
what
with
else,
your
buddy?
second one.
You
now.
got some
So he
So he
cards
has
you
to
want
look
to
at his
play?
cards. He
I
might.
guess I
want.
should look at them, huh, and see if there's something
He's
I
going to be
wanna-
tempted to the dark side now.
But he can't until he gets to the dark
Well,
side,
if he has a method of lowering his.
Fair.
Nope, I'm done.
Yeah, okay. Mike.
All right.
That's really a shame about this.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if I'm thinking sleeves might
Okay,
help.
so what do I need for a story icon to be beneficial? The mask would be beneficial. The scales, mask and scales are good. I really want a mountain symbol, but I don't see one, do I? Servant of Darkness. Nope. Scales, plot your revenge. Nope. Oh well, so much for that idea. Rescue a lost love. Aha!
Mike, that was in your dreams, buddy. I mean, come on.
I
Don
I
Quixote.
should be the champion of light, though, shouldn't I?
You should.
Well, wow, they've gone down to single runes now because I guess they're assuming
Yeah.
you probably have 3 of a kind. And I don't have 3 of a kind of that type. But
Well,
I have 3 of a kind there. Destroy the assassins. That won't. There's no benefits to doing that.
There's 4.
4 victory points and another icon.
Well, yeah. It's
Another
other
dexterity
than
icon.
that, so escape.
This just slams you into the. No, that's tragedy.
Yeah, that's 6 tragedy.
Because you take over the guild, you're the head assassin.
Wow.
Whoa. I was doing so fine that I'm like, wait a minute. Opportunity.
Should I take it? Is it
I am going to escape to freedom.
Again? Dude.
I broke out of captivity.
Yeah, see that. And then you got imprisoned. What have you been doing?
This won't help me because it's a single icon. Oh, it's those kind of icons.
So you got dexterity and constitution, it looks like.
So I get the 3 dexterities and I get 2 constitutions. 2 of the 3. Got a whole handful of Roonies.
You have experience. You want a darkness rune?
What experience?
Oh, that's your experience.
He's got none. He's been.
What are you trying to pull me to the dark side since you got tempted?
Well, you got some dark side stuff coming.
Card that way. So that looks like they don't match any of the runes that give me bonuses, but 2, 4, 7. Plus, I've got an anti-hero card and a hero card is what I'm going to do. I got, yeah, I see what you see what you started. And
I got
so
none.
I escaped once again.
And
These
tell you,
don't actually
as an
hurt
arcane
me at
mage,
all.
it's easy to get tempted, you know?
These actually don't hurt me at all if I use them.
Understood. But, you know.
Okay, so what did I get that I can use right now? Oh no. Oh, that's what that's. Okay. So. Oh, that's bad news.
Don't use the mic.
That's bad news for somebody.
You can use something if you want to use it.
Oh, there's some things. No,
What's
not right
happening here?
now. But
Oh.
I see what they do now. Now that I've pulled one, this is not cool.
But
I have no XP. Though.
Okay, so you can go join the tyrant's army, which doesn't seem very.
Okay,
Wow.
why are you
so
calling me a tyrant?
It's not your army. I know you got delusions of grandeur already, but
well, I only need one more card though, so it's kind of interesting. I have never had any XP I've had some XP, but to sacrifice my heroes, they're still sitting there for my allies.
That's pointless. That's pointless, but it's a little bit easier. But I don't have any of those icons, so that's gonna be harder. That's a fun.
Just in case you're wondering what an anti-hero card can do to somebody.
It's +1 to the difficulty to go rescue a lost. I can just journey to the underworld. So it's all interesting, but
That's funny. Okay, so you guys are going to get one additional turn if I succeed with my 3rd one next time. That's what's going to happen.
okay, I'm gonna go into the abyss, and I'm gonna try to just. Oh, I want to go save what's her face. Oh, okay. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
So I can't play an anti-hero card though because I'm
gonna go try to
not
rescue my
eligible to.
lost love.
Oh, that's true.
And you aren't
Yep.
either.
Yep.
So, but I mean,
you can always just pay an experience, take a dark rune, get yourself back on track.
I know it's.
Okay, so doing that.
That's
6 difficulty.
we're starting in the magic combinations a little bit. You know, the interrupts.
I'm gonna
counters.
spend 1.
Don't you do it?
No, I'm just gonna go journey to the underworld. I'm gonna spend 1
Don't
to
you do it.
gain an extra constitution, so I have 2 constitution, and the basic 3 runes is what I'm looking at. 2 constitution, the extra, yeah. I don't see anything else matching here, so. And we're going for a journey to the underworld. Alright, so
4.
that's 2, 4, so I failed. I will draw a hero card. And
Get an XP and discard that.
get 2 XP, because when I fail a change and I just do that, that goes back over here. What is this?
Aren't we supposed to discard those when you fail? I think maybe.
Interesting.
Discard it from the table.
Oh, discard it. Ah, okay. And so if you fail, you don't get a second attempt, right?
If you have an ability to take a second attempt, you may do so.
Well, I don't know how
You're
to
not
read
supposed
this.
to look at that card before you do it. You get a second attempt at the one that was out there.
Okay, that's also okay.
Yeah, before you look at that one. If you had it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how this. I have a card that says, "And +2 to your next attempt this turn," but it doesn't say I gain another attempt.
So you don't have any other method of getting a second
I don't
attempt.
see that. So, okay, you can. The Sword of Darkness has been forged. So, are you going to
Don't do
sheathe
it.
the sword, or are you going to
Don't
wield the
you
black
do
blade?
it.
The dark blade, right? 4 black points or 5? Sorry, what is this? This is tragedy. This is
Those are victory points.
no, but what is it
effectively.
called? This is
That's tragedy and triumph.
Triumph.
Don't do it. Don't go to the dark side. He's tempted. He's tempted by the dark side.
All right, I'm going to take my divine calling and be the champion of light. I have a brilliant plan to add a dexterity to my...
Is that an anti-hero? No.
No, it's a hero.
Okay.
I have the runes over there, Mike. And
You didn't do it. I'm proud of you. You didn't go to the dark side.
Spend experience to take one of these.
Oh. So he's going to do that
So
to see if
he's
gets
doing a
one.
little of a gamble then.
A little bit. But I need 5 to get this, so... I got it. I lost the thing on the thing, but I got it.
I think of the thing that did the thing and the stuff.
Yeah.
The
So
stuff.
you drop down to where you can...
Use both cards now.
Wait, was that you? You're done?
Yeah, it's me. I'm done.
Ooh, this is an adversary, demon. Bye. So there's different levels of demons. Do you draw random from one of the 3, or do you? Okay.
You're talking about the adversaries?
The adversary.
I just...
Okay.
We didn't follow
You
the
guys can
adversary.
choose to be blessed. If you have, you can only get this card if you have more triumph than tragedy.
By the way, gain 1.
Cool.
I don't want you playing darkness cards on me. Plus, I want that card out here. Thou shalt not be tempted.
I'll just spend some experience to...
You can't
some
except
more
during your
dark
turn.
runes.
Yeah, and this is so he doesn't foil my my third attempt here on something, or doesn't try to anyway. Okay, so what do I need to try? I can try that. That's also doable. 2 hero cards. Well, bless.
Just saying, we're almost out of heroes. We might need to start using them anti-heroes.
I think, let's see, that one gives me 3 points, and that one gives me 4 points. And take over the guild, destroy the assassins, or fight on the front lines. So that's worth Dazzling Wit. Play this before you attempt a challenge, add an extra charisma or whatever that is. Intelligence. Okay, and I'm going to hit fight on the front
Are you
lines.
going to fight with the tyrant's army
I
or
am going
lead the
to-
rebels?
No, can't
He's
lead
gonna
the
lead the
rebels.
rebels.
No, I'm not going to lead the rebels. I'm going to fight on the front lines. And I get an extra charisma, so I'm getting 1 sword and 1 charisma. I guess I have only just that 1 charisma.
Looks like it. Unless you got something
1
else.
sword and 1 charisma to fight on the front lines. But I played that card. It's more important than anything else, actually. I failed miserably.
On the last hero card?
Yep. And an XP.
Okay. You're done? I'm going to reveal this.
Well, let's see if I can play.
Oh, that's oh, no, it is a challenge. Yes. Ooh. Thanks, Mike. All right.
Welcome.
So, an ancient evil has arisen in the land, but I will rise up to the challenge. I will banish the fiend.
Do you want to bargain for power?
No. I will banish the fiend, is what I will do. So, I will need 3 intelligence runes, 1 dexterity rune. You already gave it to me? And then the standard 3. I will also. You have 3 XP, you have 1. I am going to be Mike's. You're going to be my comrade in arms this time. So you gain an experience point. Oh no, I give you an experience point. I gain this. And +2 on my next attempt this turn, which is the attempt I'm about to do.
Well, that was way beneficial.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just looking at the points.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's way beneficial.
That was a blank. Okay, so +2. So this is what?
The triangle with.
Oh no! Do I even
is
get
draw
this
a
card?
hero card? This is draw a hero card.
Okay.
This is draw either.
But I can't draw a hero card.
And you got 3 results. +2 is 5.
Okay.
And it took what to defeat it?
6. So I failed. So I will attempt it again.
Aha.
All right, 2, 4.
That one is add 2.
2, 4.
So yeah, that's way success.
5, 6, 7, 8. Swipe.
Nothing else from the runes.
Nothing else from the runes, it would appear. Yeah, when you can't draw a hero card. I mean,
Adversary.
like adversary. A demon horde. You can drive back the demon army, or you can wield the sun's light.
Yeah, that's a reverse warp. Reverse warp between the cards and the card stock.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem.
I'm just going to consider myself blessed.
Sure. Can you do that?
Yeah,
You have
I
more.
always
Taking a trade.
Yeah, you
I
have.
always
Well,
have.
I wanted to make sure that the conditions were met.
Well, yeah, it's
A dragon's horde.
No,
You
I
can.
don't need the experience for that. Just get it.
So you found the dragon's horde. You can either steal the treasure or slay the dragon.
okay. So, steal the treasure, or slay the dragon. I think I'm going to play this before attempting a challenge. And I'm going to wield the sun's light. And I'm going to take an extra sword.
So you get 2.
So I'm getting 2 swords, 1 dexterity.
I'm way behind on cards.
Ooh, that's a 2, 4, 6 missed by 1 type thing, I think.
Ooh. Experience
However,
points for you.
I gain an XP.
You always gain an XP.
Well, I gain XP for that result showing on the challenge, and then I gain another XP for
Correct,
failing.
Okay. This is a decisive battle on the horizon. Okay. I will attempt to engage in that decisive battle. I will use my powers of sorcery. Gandalf at the rescue here. So we will duel the enemy general in mano a mano. So that'll be 4, which you can't give me 4, 3 intelligence, and 1 strength in addition to my normal stuff. I'm good. Do I want to use this? I can't use this. Okay. card. I'll take a dark card since I can.
That one's draw a hero card, so that's not going to matter.
5.
5. Okay. So I failed that challenge, which would give me an experience point. I will pay that experience point to attempt it again. All right. 2, 3, 4.
And 5, 6.
5, 6.
1 short.
Again. What is this?
That's draw a hero card.
Okay. Well, I couldn't succeed.
You get an XP.
2 XP when I fail a challenge. Well, technically, yeah, I did that. I should have gotten an extra one. Okay. I'm done. Sometimes you just can't do it.
Force of nature. Slave the forest spirit or restore the balance. Alright, I'm going to try to slay the dragon.
Ooh, that's an 8. He's going for the big one. Going for a big one.
One sword. 2 of these guys. Once per turn, I may spend an experience to gain another one of these until end of turn.
Wow, that's an 8.
Yeah, but he's got
Yeah.
a fistful of runes.
So did I. You saw how well that worked out.
Yeah,
Twice.
It's interesting.
Twice. I'm like, come
Spend
on.
another experience.
Missed it by
to-
1.
Ooh, he's going to the dark side again.
Does he care?
Well,
Not really. That gives me a
Point-wise, it-
possibility of 13 on this thing.
it's
I need an 8.
plus or minus points.
Yeah.
Whatever. Is he gonna do another one?
Yeah, we'll do another one.
Oh, he's going to the dark side now.
Slaying the dragon.
Well, because he needs the third card, he's end the act. It's going to end the game, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 2, 4, 6,
I'm not
8.
even
I would've-
placed a single card
I
here.
would have been
Yeah.
happy enough to end it if I made it. If I didn't, I didn't. I didn't care. Because I'm 1 away.
14.
Way. So, okay. So that's, we each get one more turn.
Yep.
Dragon is slain. And I go down.
All right, so there's a
And-
Dark Colossus on the horizon. You can climb him or bring him down.
He's going to play some anti-hero cards. Because he went to the dark side.
Sure.
I don't think I can play this because it's not during a challenge. Not playing anything.
It's not during a challenge.
Yeah, during a challenge.
Uh-oh.
After the result of a challenge.
After
It's
after
just,
the result of a challenge. Well,
just
I
to
have to
let
challenge
me-
something because I get one attempt to do something.
It lets me take a rune and just flip it over and get the other result.
Lets you do that.
Yeah.
To yourself.
Yeah, to me.
Okay.
To me.
It's really not that big of a deal then. So
Yeah,
The
none,
big-
none of mine hurts anybody, just helps me.
the big points is wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 5 points there, 5. There's 6 bad points there for taking over the guild. There's 4 or 5 where they're
Can I
almost
reel
all
my
the
destiny
same.
out too?
And then
I would wait for a
there's-
minute.
So
I think it's during the scoring.
am gonna go for the story point and restore the balance.
Okay.
I think that's my best. Maybe not,
Okay.
because I don't have those runes.
Okay.
That's not a good idea.
All right.
Do I have these runes? I have 2. Yikes! Let's see, that's worth 2. What's in here?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, that's a bit of it. So the one that's only 3, so that's a 3. That's good. All right. Oh, but that's a 7 to get to. Yikes.
Mike's having some problems.
That was an 8. That one's a 7.
Yeah. Mike and Mac. Alright.
Okay, so it really looking at. I'm just going to go for
Alright.
the one that's likely to happen. Because stretching my runes to get one of those two big ones is probably not going to happen. I'm going to destroy the assassins. So I get all 3 of the dexterity runes, plus the regular ones. I guess that's dexterity, right? Or not dexterity. Yeah, that one. Yep. I need 5.
The arrowhead.
Arrowhead, yes. I need 5.
Not like that.
I don't like the way that. Oh no, that's a 2 to a dexterity challenge.
Alright, so you just
I
barely
made
got it. Yeah, you got it by 1. Nice. So what did I draw? Slay the Archmage. Oh, well, that was like perfect. Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. what I did.
Okay. I'm going to attempt the Trial of the Magi as my last possible thing. So that gives me a dark side card, 3 dark side points. I don't want that. I want this. Okay, so I'm gonna try to become the Archmage. All right, so I will need those plus the 3. Yep, for sure. I think that's it, isn't it? Because that doesn't match there. That's it. And I need a 6. Is that what I'm seeing here? Do I want dark side? That doesn't help because I can't add more runes than there are runes, right?
Yeah.
Because it says add a rune.
There's nothing. If you're using all 3 of them, you can't get another one.
Okay, just checking. I could go dark side, but losing 4 points doesn't sound like the proposition to be doing right now.
That's what I've been sitting at. I'm not. Yeah. Not only that, you lose a point for losing an XP when you get.
All right.
So these are worth 1 each.
So 2, 4, 5, 6. I've achieved the challenge. This is what?
Hero card.
Okay, I can't get a hero card. Okay, so that goes under here. I became the Archmage. I've achieved my childhood dream of becoming the ultimate magic ruler in the land.
Well,
anything else I can do? No. Nothing
the end.
that can.
You can play any more hero or anti-hero cards.
Well, I can't do another one of these cards.
No.
And I can't play any anti-hero cards because I'm in that. And this doesn't do me any good. Either it's in my hand for 1 point or I play it for 1 point, which doesn't matter. So.
Nice card.
No, it's just the ability. This one over here. In my hand.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I believe that would be game.
Yep.
So did we reveal this
reveal
now?
Destiny cards.
Hey, look. That was the High Arcanist all along, guys.
Hey, I was there in the throne.
Hand of Fate.
Which is why I took the secret royalty.
Mm-hmm.
For each card I played.
Yeah, I can see how you want this secret and reveal at the end. That all makes sense. Okay, so what are we doing now? Scoring? You want to read us scoring, Mike?
So, I need to know how many total diamond thingies you have.
Diamond thingies.
Yeah, your triumph
1,
points.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. None there. 25.
Don't forget your 1 on your ally over there.
26.
An 8. Hang on, I know this.
14 and 8.
That would be 22.
I made it to 30.
All right, how many
Could have beat the adversary.
tragedy points do you have?
0.
0. Oh, 2. 2 tragedy points right here. 2. Right here.
How many experience do you have left?
Experience. 1, 2, 3.
All right, how many hero cards do you have left in hand?
1.
Hero, none in hand.
How many anti-hero cards do you have left in hand?
1.
1, 2, 3.
Story icons. 2 points for every pair. 4 points for every 3 of a kind.
So
and
here
8
we
points
go.
for every 4 of a kind.
Here we go. That's not 1.
2 there. Gotta be careful how they're aligned. 2 there.
Those aren't doing me any good. They're only singles so far. My destiny card. Let's see. Extinguish. Let's choke. That doesn't. Oh, it's got a story icon on it though. Except it doesn't have a match, so it's just up there. Okay, mountainous. There. There's a match there. Oh, they could be top end. Oh,
yeah, that's what you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out what you how you aligned it. That's what I'm trying to say.
I was only using the bottom. This one is nothing. So
Any
this
more
one because
star
it does
icons
nothing.
No.
Childhood friend gets down here. So that's a 3. 1, 2, 3.
Did you plot your revenge or did you escape?
Oh no, I escaped.
Yeah.
Never mind. This one is. So this one is a pair, and a pair.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scrolls and 2 scales.
So 10 points.
I just went straight down the arcane. 6 scrolls just gives me what?
4 plus is 8 points.
Oh, that would have been useful knowledge to begin with.
Well, I said it once, but
Yeah, okay, fine. All I heard was like, yeah, multiples are beneficial. Okay.
Mike and I came in second at 37 points apiece.
Whoa, we're not done.
Correct.
Destiny cards.
Oh,
Yep.
I figured you guys had those up already.
No.
No.
Where's my destiny?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
9 more
more.
points.
Where's my destiny?
There's got to be a spot on there for destiny.
No, it would have been when I asked you for those.
Okay, we'll add 9 to my total then.
Okay. At the end of the game, gain 1 for each wizardry or wisdom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not bargain for that. So 5 wizardry. Wisdom would be 1, 2. So 7 points. And then for each card in my hand, 1. It just shows the clear one, so I'm guessing I only get 1. Okay, so 1 more point.
9 more points then.
Yeah.
So you're at 50. All right. John came in first with 50. Mike, you got second with 46, and I had 37.
Yay! I won without even.
That was that big giant.
Well, no, because it stopped at 8, really, but sure.
But that was still a lot of
Yeah.
points because
Yeah,
Mike
yeah.
only had
I had
three
three pairs.
which is 6 points total.
Gotcha.
So the
Okay.
difference between 3 pairs and
Sure.
getting
I just
4
would have.
plus.
I don't know if I would have. Yeah, I would have stopped because there's a lot of intelligence runes that weren't doing me a lot of good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I would have tried to diversify into more different runes, like going after more of the wisdom ones. Okay, well, anyways, we're going to stop this, and then we're going to talk about the game in just a second. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later. Thanks for